there's a camera there. Okay. Hi, everyone. I'm Audrey Miller, otherwise known as Appalolly on Xanga to a lot of you. Today I thought I would do a little interview with myself as my Xanga post for the day. I know it's always fun to see what people actually look like in real life and to hear their voice and how they talk and stuff, so I thought for something different I would do this, and it is amazing how nervous I am just because that little camera is sitting there and the red light is in my eyes. So if I mess up, I'm just going to keep going because I don't want to do this twice. It's about 8 o'clock on a Saturday morning. Normally I don't look quite this chipper, but I had this interview scheduled, so I had to look pretty, hopefully. Jeremy's outside working. The kids are all upstairs watching Top Shot on TV. And I am down here doing this with my scribbled questions and answers, and if you see me looking down, that's because I'm looking at my paper. First of all, outside my window, this office, which is where I usually am on the computer, if you picture me on the computer ever, where I do all my bookwork here, my desk that my husband bought for me. The window is right up there, and it is one of those small basement windows, so outside my window I can see part of a branch and the underside of the deck and a little bit of sky. So it's lovely through my window. I am thinking a lot about what we're going to do for our kids for school this coming year. I had talked about that earlier. Right now I'm kind of leaning towards sending them to the public school and seeing how that goes, and if it doesn't go well, we would have a plan B, which would include some sort of homeschooling. But you might ask me next week and it could be a different answer. We're just kind of praying about that and looking to God for direction, I guess. In my oven, there is nothing right now, but later today there will be some meatballs, which are awesome. They're called barbecue meatballs. They're one of my specialties, and well, probably one of my only specialties, let's say it that way. Anyway, I'm going to make those later today, and I think Derek is going to help me. I am thankful for I've been reading that book by Ann Voskamp. Actually, I finished it, 1,000 Gifts, and she inspired me to start my own thankful list. So there's so many things I'm thankful for, but right now, some things that I just wrote down off of the list from this past week are little backs to rub, little pink skirts swirling, early morning colors in the sky, the snow that's thawing, and a walk with my iPod. Those are some things that I've been thankful for this past week. I am learning that I will always be learning, and I'm learning to be okay with that. Instead of trying to get things figured out, I'm learning that it's such a process, and it's more about depending on God than figuring things out. I am excited about summer being not too far away. It's April now, so we have probably another month of crappy rainy weather, and then it'll start to get nice around here, so I'm excited about that, excited for camping, swimming, t-shirts and shorts. Not for me so much, the shorts, but for the kids. And just being able to be outside without bundling up, that will be so nice, and the mud will be gone. I'm concerned about Kendall's perception of the way I dress. This is a little booklet that he drew in school. He's been working on this for 5 days, he told me. It says, "From Kendall to Mommy." And this is me. Well, this is our whole family, but this is me, and that is my skirt. A little short, but okay. And then another picture. Here we are again. And so this is me right here. Again, a bright short skirt. This is not how I normally dress, so I just want you to know that, but I am a little concerned about his perception of me. I am going nowhere today unless I need to buy cranberry juice, don't even ask about that, or need to return a movie that I forgot to take back last night. Then I might be running to town. I am hearing God speaking to my heart, specifically about learning humility and dependence on Him. Those are things that I really struggle with, and it seems like God has just been bringing that to the forefront of my mind lately. So that is something that I've been hearing God speaking to me. I am reading a bunch of books right now, as usual. One is Heaven is for Real. We're reading this with the kids, and it's really good. I'm so curious what's going to happen. I'm having trouble not reading ahead. About a little boy that I guess was very sick and almost died, and actually went to heaven and saw Jesus there for a short time. 1,000 Gifts is this book by Ann Voskamp. I highly, highly recommend it. It's awesome. I just finished reading it, and I am starting it over again because it's one of those books you could read I don't know how many times and you would never get everything in it. It's so deep. Then I'm also reading sporadically 2002 Things to Do with Your Kids. I am a person who is not very creative a lot of times, so this book intrigues me. It has all kinds of things, ideas for things to do with your kids. Out of this book, lately I got the idea to play a game the other night as a family where we hid Jeremy's cell phone somewhere in the house and had a song on, and you had to go try and find it then in the time until the song ran out. That was really fun. The kids loved it. Wouldn't have probably thought of it without the book, sad to say. And also I just got the idea lately for having a kitchen buddy every week, because I would often feel like I'd like the kids to help me in the kitchen, but I would get too overwhelmed with too many children trying to help me. And so now every week one of the kids is my kitchen buddy. They help me with supper, they help with setting the table, clearing the table, and we get one-on-one time, and the other kids don't feel left out because next week it's going to be their turn. Oh, and I'm also reading Waiter Rant, which is in the van underneath the seat in case I ever end up somewhere where I need to wait. Then I can read that, and that book I'm about a third of the way through, so. And I probably have other books going, but that's the ones that I can think of right now. I am hoping that I'm not boring you to tears, because I have a little ways to go yet. So if you want to move that little thing on the bottom of the video to skip ahead 2 minutes, that's totally cool. I am listening to a lot of sermons by Greg Boyd right now. He has been a real help to me and inspiration, just speaking truth into my life in a lot of areas. So I've been listening to a lot of sermons by him. My favorite song right now, Christian song, is by 10th Avenue North. It's called Remade, and that song is just so powerful. And there's a line in there that says, "You are more than the sum of your mistakes, more than the choices you have made," or something like that. It's just really, really powerful. Great song, great music video if you get a chance to watch that. And I also am really intrigued by the song Farmer's Daughter by Crystal Bowersox. If anybody of you has listened to that and has figured out what it means, songs that I can't quite decide what they're trying to say have always been very intriguing to me. And I've listened to it probably 15 times and I'm still not sure exactly who and what in the song. So if you know that, leave me a comment. One of my favorite things is my reading chair up in the sunroom. That's where I sit to have my quiet time usually. When Nikki's sleeping, I go curl up there, sometimes with a blanket, sometimes with... Oh, who am I kidding? I never have tea. I always just drink water. I really like my little reading chair. A few plans for the weekend. Tom and Edie, I've blogged about them before, but they're coming for the weekend. Going to stay at our house overnight, so I need to make some food and things for them. And then tomorrow we'll be at my parents' house, because every first Sunday of the month we go to my parents' house. So that'll be fun. I am working on decluttering and organizing in the house, not spring cleaning, because cleaning and me are like polar opposites. So I'm working on decluttering, and we did Nicole's room so far. So I got one room out of what, maybe 12 done? But I started. I think the bathroom is next. I am seeing a lot of princess dresses and high heels around here lately. Nikki loves to wear my high heels. She has this princess dress she puts on that we gave her for her birthday last year, and then she clops around in my high heels. She's got her crown, she's got her little earrings, her necklaces, all that stuff, and almost every day she's dressing up like a princess right now. I am inspired by my friends. A lot of you guys, I've been very inspired by what you write, things that you've spoken into my life. I am of the opinion that you can learn something from everybody. So I'm inspired by people who are different than me, who challenge me, make me think outside my box. That's very, very cool thing about relationships to me. I'm wondering if blondes really do have more fun, because I have not necessarily noticed this since I got my hair color changed, so I'm just wondering if that's true or not. I am craving pretty much anything, being I am on a 1,300 calorie a day diet in a competition right now, and I'm feeling pretty determined to win, so like everything good. I'm craving anything that is not chicken, rice, oatmeal, fruit, or vegetable. Yeah, pretty much anything other than that. So, the list could go on and on and on, believe me. I am puzzled by how little I manage to get done in a day when I don't have much I have to do. Like yesterday, I didn't have much that I had to get done, and I got almost nothing done. And on a day where I have lots that I need to get done, I have it done by noon. Go figure. I am happy about the fact that it's Saturday, that Jeremy's home, that it's supposed to be almost 50 degrees and sunny today. Yeah, I love Saturdays. It's my favorite day of the week. I am laughing about Larry the Cable Guy show that Jeremy and I watched last night on the History Channel. He's hilarious. As he would say, I don't care who you are, that's funny right there. Well, wait, that wasn't my best snort. Let me try. That was a little spastic. Let me see if you say like, oh, I just laughed and laughed. Also not great. Okay, my snort, I'm going to have to practice that a little bit more, but I do it without trying. It's hard when I'm actually trying to do it. I might have to edit this part out. Cut. Okay, maybe not. I have no idea how to edit, that's the problem. I am curious about where God is leading us. I have been learning so much about trust and faith lately that it makes me kind of scared what God has planned for us, because sometimes I think when God teaches you about a certain thing, it's for a reason. So I'm kind of like a little nervous, a little excited about that. I don't know. It's just, it seems God has just really been teaching me about those things. I am confused by the inability of my children to hear my voice at times, especially my oldest son, Derek. I can give him 2 instructions. Derek, could you please go to your room, get dressed for bed, and bring your laundry to the basket in my room. He'll go get his PJs on, come out to the living room, sit down. I'm like, Derek, did you get your clothes from your room? Oh, I forgot, or I didn't hear you. Like, do I have to speak in this voice all the time, or what? Anyway, I don't know. I think boys maybe have something, could translate over into when they're men as well, where they tune out a voice that sounds like mine. I don't know. It's kind of hard to understand. My favorite verse right now is, love the Lord your God with all your heart, soul, mind, and strength, and love your neighbor as yourself. It's the fundamental, to me, the fundamental verse in the Bible. If you do that, figure that out with God's help, you'll get everything else right that's supposed to be right. So I would say that's my favorite verse right now. And I am wearing, as you see, my outfit here. But this whole outfit I have to show you, because this outfit is pretty much based around these earrings, because I bought them yesterday and I love them. So I put those on and then figured out what to do from there. So I'm also barefoot and wearing gray sweatpants, my classy sweatpants, which you hopefully cannot see on the video because they're less than stellar and not so much going with the top part of the outfit. I am impressed by anyone who is still watching this. I hope you still want to be my friend after seeing me and all my, I don't know what to call it, craziness, uncensored. Yeah, anyway. Hope you enjoyed it, and we will see you next time. Bye-bye.